Hey folks, Cam Rogers here for Chat Sports with some breaking news. DeMarco Murray has retired after 7 seasons in the National Football League, previously with the Tennessee Titans, Philadelphia Eagles, and of course the Dallas Cowboys, where DeMarco won the Offensive Player of the Year back in 2014. So Murray played, as I mentioned, a few years with Dallas, and then one single season with Philadelphia, and then you saw DeMarco's explosiveness, his ability, start to dip down a little bit in his second year with the Tennessee Titans. Murray recently said, quote, "It's been a long time thinking. I think it's time for me to hang it up." Now, Murray previously said on Adam Schefter's podcast that he was ready to sign with a contending team before training camp. He also said he had spoken with 4 or 5 teams. So clearly DeMarco Murray changed his mind on the ordeal, and if you go back to January, DeMarco actually laughed off the sentiment that he would retire. He still thought he could be a starting caliber running back in the National Football League. Now, Murray was cut by the Titans back on March 8th after serving as the lead back for 2 seasons with Tennessee, but you saw eventually Derrick Henry being ushered into that lead back role with the Titans. And as I mentioned, Murray's explosiveness really lacked some at the beginning and really towards the end of 2017. He never really got it back the rest of the season. You take a look at the career stats for DeMarco, really solid career for him. 2014 is the year that we'll always look at, of course. He's a three-time Pro Bowler. He's got pretty good accolades. But if you want to look at 2017 in a vacuum here, rushing for a career low, 659 yards, tied a career low with 3.6 yards per carry. And this was after a 2016 campaign where he led the AFC in rushing. So big-time drop-off, and sometimes when you hit that 30-year mark, things start to tip on over and you get towards the back 9 or perhaps later in your career, maybe the back 3 holes of your career. All right, so some of the teams that were linked to DeMarco, the Seattle Seahawks looked into him, Detroit looked into him as well, Miami was in the hunt. They now have Frank Gore, who's still going strong, and the New Orleans Saints were a part of the DeMarco Murray equation as well. So it's really interesting how this series of events went about. Recently on Adam Schefter's podcast, talking about how teams were interested in him, and then today announcing that he is retiring at the age of 30. Now, DeMarco Murray led the NFL in rushing in 2014 when he was, of course, the Offensive Player of the Year, part of that fantastic Dallas Cowboys squad. And it was a really solid career for him, really fun time watching him play football. Yeah, that Philadelphia stint didn't really work out well, but he had some good seasons with the Dallas Cowboys. 2016 was a solid year for him as well with the Tennessee Titans. So DeMarco Murray moving on to other things in his life. He is retiring from the National Football League. All right, folks, you're watching an NFL Daily special here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, youtube.com/chatsportstv. Get it done. I'm Cam Rogers. I'll see you next time.